Howdy, howdy, howdy. Right now I'm in the server with the laggiest guy possible, you know, using 4 sacrificial cells and stuff like that. I'm not even sure why he's using those and why he can't just use the onion mine, but you know, I guess that does him. This episode is going to be another chill one. We're just going to be doing some recording while I talk about some future Miners Haven updates. And what I would like to talk about specifically is a couple of things. First off, I'm going to talk about the future of Miners Haven. As far as I know, PvP is coming back. I'm not sure if it's coming back to the same extent as it previously was. That'd be awesome if it was, in my opinion. But as it stands currently, I'm not sure if that's going to happen. Because apparently to Bereza, he was going to sugarcoat it in some way, so you wouldn't just be able to instantly eat people, as I would put it, which personally I wouldn't like. But it's a little understandable, or at least have it. No question, I want it to still steal points. Like, if it doesn't steal points, there's no point in living. So, hopefully, that's still a thing, because now it would give incentive to still do it. And the new items. There was this one person that made a video showing a game-breaking bug, and the game-breaking bug was similar to the Frozen Eclipse, where you could just... I don't know why Bereza keeps making these items not have any hitboxes. You know, for the Frozen Eclipse and the Gate of Eclipse, it could seem a little understandable that they don't have any hitboxes considering how huge they are. But at the same time, it's like, why? And then the loop-de-loop, there's no reason why it shouldn't have a hitbox. So, I don't know. Is Bereza just like unaware of what he's doing? Or is he completely aware of that, yes, I do want this to be absolutely overpowered? Because I don't think that's his intention. I think that's just what ended up happening. So anyway, they're at Decillions currently. So there's going to be a couple items very similar to the portable ore advancer. Or another example could be the portable macrowave. So that's something to look forward to, because it could really add to the first person or the first life setup. And another thing that I don't necessarily agree with is how powerful this thing is. Because it's basically a catalyzed star or a looping item that if you just use it easy peasy for second life, boom, you're there, it seems. Especially if you're using bigger ores. Like, it's easy. So I think this should be majorly nerfed, if anything, and I think the loop-de-loop should be fixed before it's released into Miners Haven. I know not all of you will know what I'm even talking about when I say the loop-de-loop, but it's a new sextillion upgrader that can be really devastating, to say the least, if it gets into the game. Without it being fixed, of course. And the simple fix would be that it just has a broken hitbox. If it had a hitbox, it wouldn't be as overpowered, because you would need a lot of room for them otherwise. And of course, you wouldn't be able to place glitch, 10,000 in one. It does have a cap, but it's similar to like the Morningstar. Not quite the Morningstar cap, but it's close enough to it. There's the lucky box. Might as well go and grab it. And I think these are ready to go. But I definitely do think we could use some new mines. Because what's in the Miners Haven testing right now, there is no, like, shop mines. Like, I think there should be something that's significantly more impressive than the remote Ambrosia mine. Like, I understand these are a lot of mines, but they've just all been the same for so long that I just want something new for once. And I like how when Bereza buffed these moms, he didn't manage to buff these ones. So they're the same, and these ones are more powerful. Kind of don't get it, but, you know, nothing I can really do about it. Alright, so using this, I should skip just 2 lives. And that's all I need. What? Okay, I guess I need a little bit more than that to skip 2 lives. Damn. Well, that was great. I guess I'll just loop it this one time just to not even skip a life. I'm just gonna... Because I want to keep it in a way so that I always know where I'm at and how many rebirths I've done. Anyway, I completely lost focus of what I was talking about because I just got dumbfounded by skipping 1 life at OVG. That was amazing. That's gonna be bad if I let that go. But anyways, I do think there should be some new mines that are shop item mines. I think there should be a lot more decorations as well. Like, not just for shop items, but just for, like, UC items as well. Because I feel like there should be something... There should be some more stuff to customize your base with. I remember back in 2015, the summer update, or even, like, the combat update, where it was kind of... Not super hard, but it was a little difficult to rebirth. I remember back in those days. I was still like life 200, which wasn't the highest, but still incredibly impressive at the time. It was quite nice. It was funny too because what I had to do was use massive diamond mines. I had to spam them in order to get nature's grips and stuff like that. You know, I should make a video on that. I think I will. That could be my next video. Is my old setup back when I was a little noob cake. It's quite interesting, I guess you could say. You know, at this time I'm just gonna skip 1. So I'll just put like a sword god shrine here. So I'm not even gonna keep talking about that because I feel like that would be something to make a video on. Because it's not so easy to explain as it is to just show it. And if you guys are curious what I'm talking about, this would be a setup before it's the combat update, I believe, where it's before the big bad blaster was added, which is when, you know, everyone's lives exploded. Because this at the time was the most powerful upgrader, and it's still very powerful. But, you know, there's some more powerful upgraders now, you know. Maybe these two. These 2 alone dominate the game. Because it's just, you don't really need to try as much anymore. I feel like these kind of ruin the game to an extent. Because you really, like, this is all you really needed to get a lot of money. Like, especially this one, but it is for reborn fusions only. You know, I feel like what he should have done was for, like, if he's going to add a second sacrifice, he should make it so that it's like, you need more lives in order to sacrifice. Like, instead of 1,000, maybe like 1,500 or 2,000. And I feel like your rebirth price should not be so much higher, but just slightly higher. Like, maybe like 10 to 15% higher. And then for every sacrifice, perhaps it could be that way too, like 10% higher. So it wouldn't be absolutely terrible if you're a high, like, sacrifice, for example. But I feel like there should be a way for you to keep some of your items, like extra items, only on the second sacrifice, because it would... I personally don't want to lose my 5 thingamajigs again if I sacrifice, which is where I stand on that. You can't click that anymore, can you? You can still lag it, though, so I appreciate it if you went away. Because your potato computer is trash. Haha, got him. Oh, I'm toxic. Anyway. What are these at? Enough to make me happy? Yep, just about. Let me see that money. That wasn't a lot, but I can still skip one with that. And I'll have it running one more time. Question of the millionth year is, what life should I get to soon? I'll be at 10,000 pretty soon here. It just won't be for a little bit longer because of issues. The issues mainly being work. Because I have to work the next 3 days, and I just got out of work as I'm making this video. So, you know, that's fun, I suppose. So, any of you miss war games? That's a game that I was the king in. Sort of similar to how I was the ruler of this game. And still kind of am, but not as much. So, War Games was Breza's shooter game. Not a lot of people found it fun, but I personally did. Because not a lot of people liked how simple it was, but that's what I thought was the charm for it, was the style of it. And so I'm gonna ask you, how many of you ever played it? Because I'm just curious, like, how many of you played it, and what was your rank if you ever did play it? Because unfortunately, currently it is under review forever, basically. Because Roblox does this nice little thing where they like to put games under review, but if they're dead, you will never see them again. Like, they will never be up again if they're anywhere near dead, because there's no demand for them. Or I think it is, if it's under review, you have to like update it again in order for it to get like republished or something. That's another video I should make, is like the Forgotten game, because it was one of my favorite games. Like, for a while, I preferred it more than Miner's Haven. However, this was only when I was like at my like bare minimum with Miner's Haven. Like, I was like life, of course, like 17 or 15,000 at the time, and I was just like, man, I'm really bored of Miner's Haven. However, War Games, understandably, I should have been a lot more bored of than Miner's Haven, because War Games doesn't get updated, of course, and you know, it's shut down, so there's that. But it was a good game. At least my clan got to dominate it before it got shut down. So when you look at the all-time, you'll see my clan. If only if it was still playable. Like, it doesn't even have to really get updated anymore. If it was just straight like War Games, it doesn't even have to have the beta logo anymore. And just like have it fixed. That's all I would need. So tell me if you guys would probably want War Games to come back up and talk about Miner's Haven stuffs. I will be bringing you a couple of actual videos soon where it's not just discussion. I suppose this is an after sacrifice video because it is technically me making progress, but it's nothing really that significant. I mean, I'm life 8,000 now, which is okay. I would have liked to be higher by this point, but unfortunately work got in the way. So, I mean, you can't really blame that though, because you are getting paid for it, so. Breza still needs to fix this bug too, where you can't see your entire inventory, so who knows what's past this point. I know the diamond egg is. So I need to look it up if I ever want to use it. Whatever, however good this is. Maybe I should make a review on it. And that I will. I'm pretty sure it'd be a 2-second video, but gotta get them videos. I like the bunny ears that are on it. I just noticed that. Is that changing color? Yeah, it is. I feel like that has something to do with how much it upgrades the ores by. And that will be our last reborn. Thank you, Arl, so much for watching. Thank you, Arl. Thank you, Arl, for watching. What? There's an Arl here? Thank you so much for watching. I'll see y'all later. I gotta get him.